Hi, welcome to Growing Up Guide Pups. This week we thought it would be fun to take Ricky to the pumpkin capital of the world, Half Moon Bay, for their annual Pumpkin Festival. Every year the city of Half Moon Bay puts on an art, wine, and pumpkin festival. There are all kinds of different pumpkin farms everywhere. And not only are there pumpkins, there's all kinds of different fall vegetables to be found. There's squash, corn, and all kinds of beautiful vegetables to be seen. Each year, the festival draws thousands and thousands of people, so this is one of the biggest crowds Ricky has been exposed to. Because of the size of this festival and the amount of people there, we had to park almost a mile away, so Ricky had quite the walk to get to the festival. Ricky handled the crowd without any problems. She did fantastic. They didn't faze her one bit. Despite the fact that there were signs and it was also advertised to please don't bring any pets, there were all kinds of dogs there. And this proved to be a bigger distraction than expected for Ricky. Ricky's been on lots of outings, and yes, we have encountered dogs on some of these outings, but this was the most amount of dogs she's ever encountered on a single outing, and it proved to be a bit of a challenge for her. In the past, Ricky hasn't been very dog distracted, but for some reason on this outing, Ricky was more distracted than normal. She was having a hard time keeping her composure and ignoring the other dogs, and at times trying to jump up and down and lunge at them. So I don't know if it was just the amount of dogs or her increasing hormone level because she is maturing, or just the atmosphere of the crowd and the excitement. She was just having a real hard time. In the future, we'll have to take her on more outings where we are expected to come into encounter with more dogs. So we did encounter a group of dogs that was actually supposed to be at the festival. There was a Greyhound rescue group that was advertising adoptions for retired Greyhound racers. Because Greyhounds are typically mellow, easygoing dogs, we did let Ricky say hi to one of them, and she handled it pretty well. So being the Pumpkin Festival, the biggest attraction there is a humongous pumpkin. Every year there is a contest to see who has the largest pumpkin, and pumpkins come in from all over the states for the contest. Well, this year's winner was from the state of California, and it weighed 1,535 pounds. So we just got notification that Ricky is to be spayed. I believe she is the last of her litter to be fixed, so it seems like a lot of the dogs in her litter are having some issues and are needing to be fixed. Ricky's main issue is her distractions, and her hormone level is going up now that she's maturing. So we're hoping by getting her fixed, it will decrease her distraction. As you saw in this week's episode, she was highly distracted by other dogs. And by getting rid of her hormones, we're hoping this will fix the problem. But obviously there's no guarantee, so we'll continue working on it with her. So that pretty much wraps it up for this episode. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.